Alright, our story for today is Jamaican star Jakiwa was arrested last week in Denmark for attempted murder after his show, just recently today Jakiwa posted a photo. It's been like 10 days since Jakiwa posted, and for the first time he celebrated his birthday in jail. And it's a very, very sad state of affairs, you see me? So he posted a photo, and I quote, he said, "Never put too much trust in any man. Suspect everyone, trust no one. Happy birthday to all my laborers." End of quote, you see me? So basically Jakiwa has been arrested in Denmark after performing a show there. This is after his European tour. He's doing currently a European tour for the last 3 months, He's been performing in Germany, in Berlin, and in Barcelona. In Belgium, he performed at the Bomboclat Festival, you see me? So he's still in Dutch penitentiary awaiting his second court appearance. He's in remand for 14 days as police continue doing their investigation, but he is to appear before a judge in Amsterdam on Monday, October 18. He hasn't received any word on what the charges will be or what he will face in court. So apparently on October 1st, he stabbed a show promoter at Dam Square. The show promoter is called Ricardo Papa Blake of Roots Vibe Promotion. He went to surgery on Saturday and he's currently recovering, you see me? So for those who don't know, Jakiwa was in Netherlands performing and as part of the European tour at Melkweg Stadium in Amsterdam. It's reported that the stabbing took place shortly afterwards. So according to Papa, who is the promoter that was stabbed, and I quote, "There was an altercation after the show and no one really knows what really has happened," you see me? Jakiwa has been in Germany, Amsterdam, Belgium, and Barcelona in the past 3 months because he's currently on tour, and he's been doing a lot of shows, you see me? And basically, when you're doing a tour, you go to various states, various cities, promoting your music, promoting your album, because that's how artists will make money, you see me? So Jakiwa, whose real name is Sikacha Alkak, spent 8 years in jail for raping and robbing a woman at gunpoint in 1998. So the sentence was for 13 years, but Mandem was released earlier because, you see me, of good behavior. He was released after 8 years, you see me? But while in prison, he released a couple of songs, Longing For, Love Is, and Prison Walls between 2005 and 2007, you see me? Despite the conviction, his popularity increased, and his 2015 album, The Cure, topped Billboard charts in the world and was nominated for the Best Reggae Album at the Grammy Awards 2005, you see me? Sorry, at the Grammy Awards for the Best Reggae Album in 2015 at the Grammy Awards, you see me? So after he was released, also he has not steered from violence. People say that Jakiwa is a violent person, you see me? He was arrested in the Bahamas in 2016 after a fight in the hotel. He was arrested and charged for fighting, but the matter was later dropped, you see me? 2015, he was arrested in Trinidad for allegedly taking money but never turning up to perform in a show. That's some bombo class shit, you see me? In 2020 also, 2 American women also said that, cure them, lock them up in a room, beat them up after they refused to have sex with them. He's being held right now in a place called Zandam near Amsterdam. His manager Nathan Cohen, said upon the media reached them, the manager called Nathan Cohen said, "I don't have any comments right now about this, the lawyer, and about the case, but Jakiwa is okay." End of quote, you see me? So basically, Mandem been fighting for his life for quite some time, you see me? People say that Mandem is violent. This person is not good with people, you see me? And right now his upcoming album Undeniable is almost set to be released. There is a song called you Can See Me Soul in the album, similar to the Prison Walls, you see me? So people are interpreting that these things is fucking up the industry, painting a bad image for Jamaica, and for the longest time People have been saying that, oh, Jamaican people be violent, Jamaican people do this, Jamaican people do that, you see me? But dancehall artist Flyght has condemned the actions, you see me? He went on to comment after being reached out by Dancehall Mag. He said, and I quote, "Regardless what could have been the case if you make have to stab the promoter, you know how dark that make we look as an artist, as a Jamaican artist. Look how Africa big. We have to see a Burna Boy or none of them, brother, do something like that. Look pon with General Bounty Killer. Who is you? Come on, brother. There's something at me though. You never know, brother. Bombo clat. You're gonna big Europe gonna keep fucking up, knowing that them love collab Jamaican, Jamaican this, Jamaican that. Jamaican have couple of words well in it, but it's easy if you call and you as a man we represent reggae music and you say is a Rasta. You need to trim your locks. You is a dread bombo clat. Me did have to come out and say something about this fuckery. Some of you like people who have great power in the business. Here do some fuckery sometime and it left a dark look upon our music, upon our culture. Jackie, you keep fucking up, brother. And upset. Flyght Bluugo said in an interview on Instagram Live last night, you see me? So basically some fuckery. That's what some people be saying. This some fuckery Jackie is doing, and that's not good, it's tainting the image, you see me? Jamaica's representative in Europe, directing all the requests about this info, about the incident to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Foreign Trade in Jamaica. Ambassador Simeon Beton Nayo said, whatever reports we would have received, we would have shared with our public relations and media department at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you see me? He also went on to say, and I quote that, nothing so far has been shared to them, so they also don't know about what charges Jakiwa is facing, you see me? A couple of years ago, Jamaica came to Kenya in 2019, to promote his album, The Royal Soldier, you see me? He also did a killer show here, and it did so well, you see me? And I didn't know Jakiwa is such a kind of person, you see me? This some bombo class shit, brother. I love you and I love your music, brother, but this some bombo class shit, you see me? His charges include, attempted murder, attempted manslaughter, aggravated assault, attempted aggravated assault, you see me? So a lawyer called Christopher Townsend said that Jakiwa could face up to 15 years if found guilty. He said, and I quote, "It is still a crime of violence, but it depends on whether or not they will take this in consideration as it relates to this jurisdiction. The length of time that offense was committed will also be taken into account and consideration." So what do you think about this, you see me? Should Jakiwa be released or should we just spend the 15 years in prison, you see me? You can't do life continuing just to doing some fuckery, doing some bombo clat shit just because you're an artist that no one can touch you, you see me? So this some bombo clat shit, and Jakiwa should just change, you see me? So let's see what the course of action should be, but please comment down below, subscribe and share with your friends, you see me? Bless up.